Guys, welcome to another edition of GamingNight. Just wanted to show you my fiance got me box it down Jedi Challenge Star Wars by Lenovo. So she's like wondering why I didn't do an unboxing of this. I said I just didn't have time. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys what it came with. So I'll start off with the. So you got this little beacon here that you will set on the floor, and you want to have it like 4 feet away from you. And the better the distance you have, the better. The darker the room, the better. So if you can get like a room that has like not a lot of stuff around, where you're gonna worry about bumping into stuff and all that, is ideal for this. Like a large living room. And you can play it in pitch black is about the best experience you can have with this. That's what I did in my fiance's apartment, in her living room, and it works really good. So then you get this headset here, and you open it up here, and this is where you charge the unit. I think it takes like 2 hours to charge this, 2 or 3 hours, but I mean I've gotten like 4 hours so far out of it, and it's still not dead yet. So I think it's like a long charge, but you get a lot of play out of it. So then you got this here, and you got 3 buttons here that lets you get in, exit and enter menus and stuff like that. And then you have this little case here that goes into the unit itself, where you put your phone. You have to have a compatible phone that'll fit. And what I recommend you doing is playing with the phone. And you're supposed to align the little screen. There's a little screen with little lines to get it centered. I had to take off the little piece here because in order for it to be completely centered, I had to take it, and the gap was like this much. So once I took that off, the phone slid into place. So yeah, it's like a little rubber piece that you just basically disconnect. It comes back on if you need to, but for my phone I had no choice but to take that off. And then there's those little push things in here that you'll push into place after you close it. Obviously you'll start pushing this in until you see it through here. So there's that. And then once the phone is in there centered, you're just going to take it. It just slides right into there until it clicks. Once it clicks, you're going to have a number of these adapters depending on what kind of phone you have. There's like 3 or 4 of them. So they accommodate different types of phones. And then the coolest thing you get is the lightsaber itself. So the switch here is for centering it. So when you're playing in the game, sometimes when you gets intense, and you can hit this button to recenter it, which you'll have to do occasionally, especially when you are moving around a lot. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does help when to make sure that you're able to be in the right position to block the attacks. So it syncs it. So I only had to do it a couple times though, so it doesn't really seem to be a big problem, but at least they give you that option to recenter the blade. And then there's a switch back here for turning it on the unit. So you'll have to download the app. So if you make sure you download the app first before you purchase this, it's a free app. So if it doesn't work, app doesn't work, then it's not going to work for your phone. So yeah, it's a pretty nice replica of a blade. So, and then once you do all this, you get 3 different games. The only one I played right now is the Jedi Challenge lightsaber battles types ones. That's all I've been playing right now. And you'll start off like going through each character's bad guys. Like, so you start out Darth Maul, and you'll have to do battle with the stormtroopers. So you'll have to battle stormtroopers and all that stuff first, and then you'll get through that. Then you'll go to another battle that's a little bit more with new tactics. So it basically wants you to learn like how to like defend yourself and stuff, because you're wanting to learn how to defend yourself against projectiles. And then you go to the battle with Darth Maul. He'll start off with just a single blade, and then you'll have to dodge his attacks by lining your lightsaber up with the little bars. So they'll give you like a little warning, like your Jedi skills are honing in on it. So you'll line up. So if it's going diagonal, you line up diagonally, and then once you start getting him down to about a quarter health, or take a quarter health out, he does the double blade, and he'll start doing like more spinny attacks, to where you'll have to like block like a row, like a cascading diagonally, like a fan attack, basically, and you'll finally defeat him. And then you go to the next one. I think it's called the Sisters, and she plays a little more dirtier, because she'll send out these little droids that will shoot at you, and you'll have to block those shots. And she does a lot more of the fanning attack stuff. She'll do like a one here, one there, and then a spread, and you'll have to block every second of that. So it's basically you're turning your blade like to block all of it. And then it'll come. She'll do it again on the other side sometimes, or again on the same side, and but do different types and stuff. And you have to do a lot of parrying and dodging before you can get a couple hits in. So she's very aggressive, so you can't just attack her right off the bat, and she'll come right at you and start attacking you. So if you're a fan of Star Wars, a huge fan, it's definitely worth the price of admission. My fiance got it from her work by a rewards program, so she didn't have to pay the money. She had to earn points to get it, but it was definitely a lot of fun. If I could find a way to capture some footage for you, I would. So far, I haven't been able to do it. So, because I don't want my phone overheating, and also it's you wouldn't get the same view I would. You'll just basically would get a static split screen image, not the VR. But there's like footage online. If you look it up, Jedi Arena, you can kind of. I just wish you guys could actually physically see what I see, because it's pretty dang cool. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And if there is a way to upload some videos or footage, I will.